Hello and welcome to the 36th, I believe, episode of the Thicc Great Story. We are here in 2020 for the second round at Canada in Montreal. Looking forward to a nice dry race with a bunch of chicanes just all over the chicane. Box of Captain Crunches, oops, all chicanes there. And we're going to have a fun time. Just taking a quick look here because the IC is 42% and is, the most worn part of the car. So, oh wait, gearbox was 12%. Not okay. I thought it's fine. So maybe, hopefully, I could get 3 races out of each of these components, which would mean 1 extra component near the end of the season, which means 1 penalty. So that's fine. Car setup. We'll just take a look at the fuel load, which is now down to the bottom, and let's hit the track. Coming along the start finish straight here towards the first chicane, first of 5 chicanes on the track. And we're going to coast through, have a nice time. A good thing about this track is that most of the corners, except for 2 or 3 of them, you can take at the 100 meter mark. This one just passed is one of the ones you do not. There's also the chicane after getting under the bridge. And the final chicane, if you're feeling gutsy, you can take at 75. Which I'll try to do on this lap. We'll see how it goes. But coming along here through multiple chicanes down to the bridge, try and stop halfway. Take a 4th gear down. Keep the tires, at least one of the tires, inside the white line. And coast down towards the hairpin. Try and spot that 100 early, which it is there. Try to avoid the locking up like I just done. Bit of a wide pass through the hairpin. Unfortunate. And now the long run with DRS. Very useful in a race. In qualifying, everyone has the same advantage. So now, gonna try and be brave and hit the brakes at 75. Whoa. Don't hit the wall. Game does not punish me for touching curves at the end there with the throttle down. And coming across the line, that is a 111.26. Good enough for P6 on the grid. And it's not the most excellent qualifying, but I'm going to enjoy that. All right.
We're all ready for
Teammate
race,
Lance is
we
all
begin,
the way down in
in
P14. He is 1.3 seconds behind. So that bodes well. Now, this track is... Oh, okay, so I did not pick a rivalry, but because I had the... like the media questions set to autocomplete, I think the game did choose that for me. So looking forward to getting dusted in a rivalry by Checo Perez. That's going to be fun for me.
Good chance in the race.
Okay, so they're just doing their PR thing. That's totally fine. Dry conditions all the way through the race. Nothing else for me to check or change here. 18 laps in Canada. Just got to get it done. If we're going to get it done, let's go.
Okay, I know it's your
All right.
but treat it like any other race.
Let's not do that. Okay, so lap 7 on, or 7 laps, excuse me, on the softs, 11 on the mediums, and it's 18 laps, so having that much extra fuel is a little bit wacky. We'll turn it down to an extra half lap worth of fuel, and hopefully that'll be good enough. This is a tight start to the first corner, and it's so easy to get clipped on either side into the first chicane here. So just gonna try and keep it clean at the start of the race, as always, with varying degrees of success, race over race. Let's go. All right, step 1 is to find the right throttle pressure to get a good go, which in this game is a very, very small amount of pedal travel before you overshoot it. Just gonna casually get a tap on the ass by a Ferrari. And we'll try to make it through the corners without snapping a wing on the back end of a McLaren. Down 2 positions in and out of the first 2 corners, which is unfortunate. Ooh, box him out there into that second chicane. That's a good feeling. So still down a position, but that's not the worst thing in the world. In a opening corner contact, just got to see the car through here steady. Not a lot of drama. And it is very, very easy in this game and on this track to send the car spinning by a little bit too much throttle out of any of the chicanes. Now we're going to come to the hairpin here. All the cars are likely to bunch each other up, so we'll just make a little sniff on the inside. There is some contact, but just giving back what was given to me. So enjoy that and back up to P6 here near the end of lap 1. not quite at the end. And I don't think I'm going to be able to see. The brake boards are tiny in this final corner. So let me just err on the side of the caution here. And we'll come through lap 1, holding P6 after a little bit of yo-yoing. Nothing to worry about here. This track being pretty much all chicanes means it's very... there's a lot of hesitation to get back on the power. So, not the most comfortable driving experience here on the home race, but I'm going to try to make it work. Big, long DRS here. Although McLaren does not have DRS ahead. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get him here, but I can close it up a bit. Not sure where he's going to brake, so I had to take the side of caution as it goes. And I'm not going to be able to make a move here into turn 1. Whoop. Too much grass. Too much sass. Whole lot of ass. And just trying to keep the car stable. Oh, man. I mean, there's no way for me to translate this through the video. But there's, like, so many points of the track where the force feedback just, like, goes away because the car is in slip. And also, to that point, I should mention, the steering wheel on the screen, turning is not accurate to what I'm actually doing in my hands. It really, like, it looks like there's oversteer on the car almost because the wheel itself is not nearly as far turned as my hands are. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It's just a little bit of a misrepresentation is all. Which I guess isn't so bad, but just something to be cognizant of if it looks like there's something fishy going on with the setup. There's not. Anyways, we got the DRS, we got the slipstream. I can see the brake boards this time, so let's be brave here. A little too brave. Whoa. We got underbody damage now. That's what you get for trying to be brave there, bud. Oh, I wonder how that's going to affect the rest of the race. But she's up to P5.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
There are these nice flat bits on the inside of the curb apexes in the chicane, which is helpful.
The body's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious.
Oh, well, as long as it's nothing too serious, I'll be okay. We're going to, go a little bit sliding here on the exit of the hairpin. Still no DRS. What's my distance ahead?
Perez is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 13.6. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
Okay. So I did, in fact, close down 0.2 of a second there. So if things had continued, possibly I could have got to DRS distance in a couple more laps.
Open. Let's box this lap.
But we're boxing this lap, so don't even worry about it. Oh, finally getting one smooth chicane.
Back by about 0.3 a lap.
Ooh, I wonder if McLaren behind's got damage. Not likely. I don't think so. No, we didn't make any contact. Well, at one point we made contact, I guess, but I don't think it was like side wheel contact. It wasn't wings or anything like that, so should be okay. I'm just here in the middle between a Checo and a hard place. It's got to be the hairpin has got to be where I'm making up the time because the AI does not have a good line through the hairpin. Anyways, we're going to trail him here. Oh, I got DRS. Okay, let's go. We're going to ride that DRS right into the pit stop because it is time on lap 7 to switch to mediums. If everyone else is going in for pits... Oh, got faked out a little bit there. But that's totally cool. Let's enjoy a water break. Coming up for the second stint in P12. Lots of cars ahead still need to pit. Some cars behind, I'm sure, still have to pit. So we're going to see how that all plays out. We are on the back now of an Alfa Romeo. Let's see who that is. Tony Giovinazzi.
1.1 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:15.6.
Okay, this has to be his pit lap because a lot of the other cars were doing that. So let me just come through here, buddy. Don't give me that shoulder shake. Now that I'm on the medium tires, I think I should play it safe and hit that final chicane at the 100 rather than the 75. Just because I do need that extra stoppage time. stoppage time. Look at me. Been watching a little bit of the World Cup. And now I've picked up exactly one slang from the sport. And I'm going to abuse it by using it everywhere. Woof. That's going to leave a stoppage time mark. All right, hit the hundo. And we are close up behind the McLaren. Easy on this corner here. Okay, we got DRS. We got about 40% of battery. We got a lot of extra fuel. That's something for me to remember for the next race, because I think in the first round as well, I noted that it's been a while since I recorded the first episode, unfortunately. But I believe that was something I thought as well in that race, was that I had a lot of extra fuel left over. So I might have to just really cut down on that extra fuel delta going into these races now that there's no fuel mode. I think my natural hesitation to drive aggressively means I just get a lot more extra fuel at the end of the day. Ooh, McLaren has to take an ugly line to not make contact with me, but I appreciate it. Still in P6 at the end of lap 9. Start of lap 10, spot the 100. Oh, take some of that inside curbing. Oh, he is right on me. I think that was a bump. Yep, that was a bump. I will take no blame for that one, even though it's entirely my fault.
Green flag.
All right, and we're back to P5 here in lap 10. Looks like the cars ahead are a fair bit ahead, so some work to do if I'm going to catch them, which hopefully I can. Time will tell on that one. Let's see how far they ahead are, or how far ahead they are.
Ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 3.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 14.3. Our gap to the car in front is 3.1 seconds.
Okay, 3.1 seconds. That's the gap for me to chase down Checo ahead. I mean, if I can make it happen, it's going to take a while. And there is, after this lap, there is going to be 8 racing laps left. Oof. So we're going to see how that plays out here. Trying that downshift flick there just for a second, just to see how it fits. Did not dislike it. So, spot the 100 once again. That is no longer Checo. Is it? I thought that was it looked like a Mercedes for a second. Let's see who we got here.
Hamilton is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 14.2. You're gaining by 8 tenths. 8 tenths.
Okay, so there must have been like a bad slowdown or a contact or something between them at some point in the last lap or two, because that's not a time that I could have made up. It simply is not possible. Although if he's on hard tires, maybe I just had a bit of an advantage. Not sure. Still a few laps left to try and make up one more position. So she's back to head down, and we'll have to see how it goes. Nice smooth exit. Oh, we got DRS. Okay. I went non-verbal there because I thought there was going to be a cut in the action. But now that there's DRS to play with, we got something to work with. How far is car behind me? Pretty far. Okay. Oh, come around here. Little too much curb. They are, in fact, hard tires on the Mercedes ahead.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Baby, that's all I know. All right, I will have time to react here.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3 tenths a lap.
Oh, because the car behind don't got my skis. Let's go. As I accidentally try and burn out the engine by over-revving. Goodness, we are a lot closer to Mercedes than I would have thought at the start of the race. But we're going to try and keep it steady. This is now lap 15 of 18. Still a bit of time left on the clock.
4 laps of fuel remaining.
Ooh, an adequate amount of fuel. Lockup by Lewis Hamilton ahead. Early upshift out of the corner. Try to keep it steady. And there goes the advantage I may have had. Just pissing away that mistake by the car ahead. Unfortunate. Let's have a mistake of my own, actually, on the way out of this corner. Oh man. All right, coming up to the hairpin. There might be a move on here, actually. Spot the 100. No move. Okay. Unfortunate. That's okay. Next lap. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are on lap 16 of 18, so there's time left. I got DRS. Let's just stick with him here towards the end of the lap. Lean on the battery a little more. Try and get some slipstream and tuck out. Whoa, will it be clean? No. Oof, both of us off track there, cutting corners. That was risky. Do not recommend that in the real life. Gonna take the outside here. Becomes the inside. Whoa. What's with that warning? What'd I do? Did I bump him? I must have. Wow. Just really undercutting the excitement of passing Lewis Hamilton on track with a pop-up from the MFD. Okay. Sure, game. Thank you.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
We have 2 3/4 laps of fuel remaining, buddy. And I really set myself for a little bit of spin there. The car feels bad. I think there was, in fact, contact there passing Hamilton because it is like... It feels like it's trying to like steer away from me a bit. This is not good. Here he comes on the inside.
To the car in front is 5.2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not making a 5.2 seconds in one lap. So we're just going to have to play defense here for the rest of the game. I'm going to take a quick look back and see. Yep, they are both right there. Hamilton's going to have DRS, so I'm going to try and keep the inside. And that is no contest for me, unfortunately. He's going to have DRS again, right? Yep, okay. So if I'm going to get P4, it's going to come down to this lap. The battery is almost done, which is not a good situation to be in. I've got damage, I'm pretty sure. Well, I know I've got the underfloor, but I'm pretty sure I got secondary damage here on that pass with the pop-up. So, just going to have to try and not go rifling off into the distance. If I can keep it close into the hairpin, I've got a shot to take that position back and run away with it. Let's see how it goes, though. Wash wide. DRS. DRS. Lean into the battery a little more. There he goes, sailing off into the distance. The McLaren is closer now. So that's a second thing to think about. It's everyone's final lap mark. Relax, buddy. Alright, he's too far, unfortunately. But maybe if I can get a better exit, I can make a move of it down the straight. It's a big maybe. But that's all I got. So, DRS. I'm in the slipstream. All right, making up a little bit of ground here. Let's try and pull him wide. He bites. Move to the inside. Oh, coming around the final 2 corners. Grabbing a position from Lewis. Secondary DRS. We're going to cross the line here, kids, in P4. That... Oh, that feels pretty good. Not going to lie. That's not a bad time. I've had worse races. I've had better races. One better race. Lance Stroll. Why is he driving today? Well, we'll have to see where he finished after starting in 14th. For a second there, I was like, did I drive as Lance Stroll? No, this is the career mode. So, let's see. Where is Lance Stroll? Oh, yeah. Driver of the day. Okay. He made 4 positions and finished in P16. No, sure. No doubt, for sure. That's driver of the day material right there. And losing the rivalry to Checo, I'm not going to have any hope of winning that one, I'm going to be honest. That's totally fine. It's okay. It's cool. It's chill. I'm not worried. That was Canada. Nice to be best of the rest here. The wing flaps have finished. Let me just get these extra resources here before I start another R&D, which I guess I could have done after the practice and qualifying, but I forgot.
Without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race.
Doesn't matter. What do we got going on right now? Nothing. So let's do some more durability first off. Gearbox. No, let's do the ICE. Let's do the turbo. No, the turbo. Yeah, you know, I got the discount on it, so why not? And the gearbox hasn't given me any issues. The turbo, they both lasted last year, so I guess it's okay. But ERS, I do want to work on the ERS a little bit, and let's see what the game recommends for me for the last one. Oh, the tire wear. Yeah. Let's get the tire wear going. I forgot that was going to be an option. Okay, so that'll be in time for Spa if it is in fact completed on the first go round. So that's something to look forward to. Let's just take a look at the car history. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th best car once again, behind the AlphaTauri, which is okay because have you seen that AlphaTauri? That is a good looking car. But anyways, let's take a quick look at the race weekend. I just want to see what the weather's like before we shut down the video for this second round. And hopefully it's a dry race. Just gotta wait for it to load. And yes, it is in fact a dry 13 lap race. So that'd be something that'd be exciting for me to take a look at. Developments are good. Yeah. Dry race, 1 wet session. They can't all be perfect. That's totally fine. So that was the second round here. Nice to be best of the rest. I'm actually going to take a look at these standings here just to see where Thicc Rage is in fact tied for third in the driver standings with Checo. That's not going to last. That is an ill-advised rivalry to be part of with a Red Bull driver in 2021 with the 6th best car. But hey, sometimes you just got to say, what the fudge? Yeah, that was that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this new sort of presentation style of video, cutting out the boring bits, is less tedious and gives a little more of an enjoyable flow to things. I will be trying it out for a little bit, and then if no one likes it, I'll scrap it. But whatever. For now, I'm just trying something new. But thanks for watching. Francis up next. Have a good day. Make choices. Say goodbye to Lance Stroll on the screen there. And yeah, bye.